This video, we're doing some late summer preparation for deer season. The first thing I'm going to do is take a stand from an area that I've not had much luck in and put it in a place that I've had a lot of luck in. The place that I'm taking the stand from looks like a really good spot. There's plenty of visibility with cover next to it. The only thing is, I've never had any luck there. I've hunted it many years in a row, many times. I've not seen very many deer. I've definitely not seen any big deer there. Bottom line is, I just don't have much confidence in that spot. So I'm going to yank the stand out of that tree and move it to a tree that I have had a lot of luck out of. After I get that stand moved, I'm going to plant a food plot, get some trail cameras out, see what we got running around here, and then clear out a spot in front of our cabin that I might be able to crossbow hunt out of. My little brother might be able to crossbow hunt out of that place, and it'll be a good gun hunting spot later in the year. So let's get to it. Here's the tree the stand's going in. I've killed one deer out of this tree, 2 deer in this area. The other one that I killed last year was right over the hill here. I was on foot. And then the food plot is going right down here. All right, it's the next day. It's been raining pretty hard, but the rain stopped. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get this stand in the tree now. Picked up some straps. The old straps that were on the other tree were dry rotted. They've been up there for about 6 years, so I went ahead and got some new ones. So this is a really good spot. It gets a lot of good deer traffic through here. I've always hunted it out of my climber stand and always seen a lot every time I've hunted it. The one thing about it is the wind swirls. You can be sitting here trying to play the wind. It'll be perfect 1 second, and the next second it's blowing right down to where the deer are going to be coming from. So what I'm going to do is get this stand as high up in this tree as I possibly can to try to get myself up above that wind swirl. You can see right there the harness strap. That's from when I hunted with my climber and I'd get busted a lot. I knew I needed to get up higher in the tree, but the tree forks right there, so I couldn't get my climber up above it. But with this stand, I can take the ladder sticks and go right up the other side of that and put the stand on, cut some of those limbs off and get the stand over there. To get up as high as I can, what I'm gonna do is get this first ladder stick started a little bit up the tree. As high as I can, as high as I think, you know, that I'll be able to pull myself up in the morning and get up there. I think probably about there. Here's where I hunted with my climber stand. This is my safety harness strap. So I sat right below this. This is my view. I killed 1 deer out of this tree with the climber stand. So now I've moved up to there with the hang-on stand. So this strap has been here so long, the tree has grown out around it. And also my bow hanger is in there too good to get out. That's broke, so I'm just gonna put another bow hanger up there, leave that one there as an artifact. There's the new stand location. Food plot's going down there. So I got the stand in the tree. Now I'm gonna move on to the food plot. I don't have as much time as I'd hoped. It took me a lot longer to get that stand up there than I expected it to. But now I'm gonna move on to the food plot. I'm gonna start out, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take a weed eater and just start clearing all this out. I gotta get rid of all this vegetation. Then I'm gonna take the rototiller, till up the ground, throw the seed in there, and hope it grows. I got some heavier duty weed eater string with the square edges. 095, what I have in it right now is .080. Figured the 095 will help me with the thicker stuff. So I just got everything weed eated. I'm gonna take the tiller and see how much I can get tilled up before it gets dark. Lost a pin. Now the axle is just spinning within the wheel, so I'm not doing any good. Got a little bit tilled up. Still got a lot of bit to go. I'm gonna throw a tarp over the tiller. It's gonna be 2 weeks until I can get back out here and finish it up, but that'll still be early enough for us to have a good little fall food plot for bow season in September. I don't wanna try to rush it and just half hind in it, so probably be better anyways. What I am gonna do is go ahead and drive up here on the hill and put these trail cameras out. I got a bag of corn. I don't have any clue what's here. I haven't ran cameras this year yet. I know I had some pretty good 3.5-year-olds, a couple 4.5-year-olds last year, so I'm anxious to see what's out here. I'll go set these cameras, and by the time I get back out here in 2 weeks, it'll be time to check them, and we'll see what we got. First camera's going here. This is a mineral site. All I did was put one of those brown salt blocks here like 2 or 3 years ago, and they have just absolutely been destroying it for the past few years. Put my camera right there. I'm gonna pour some corn in there as well. Got the cabin up there. I'm gonna come back and clear some shooting lanes here probably next time I come back, and that'll be a good crossbow spot. That's where I've killed most of my deer since I was a little kid. I've been hunting there. Got my second camera on the corner of this gas line. There's always deer coming through here. Just to brag on these trail cameras, these are Simmons trail cameras, and they're 11 years old, and they're still working good as new. Number 3 set up. A lot of deer cruise this power line right here. Got a tree that I can hunt out of my climber stand right up there. Killed my first buck with a bow out of that tree. Number 4. Up here by the pond. It's been 3 weeks since we started the food plot and got the cameras set up. So I'm gonna run back up here on the hill and check the cameras, see what we got running around on the farm. We're gonna get the food plot finished up, get the seed planted, get it all tilled up first, get the seed planted, and we'll go from there. So let's go see what we got on trail camera. See what we got. That scared me. I didn't know I did that. That's terrifying.
Is that a black bear?
It's huge. It's like the biggest bear I've ever seen in my life.
Is this right here?
Yeah, it's right over there.
Oh my God.
This was on the 12th of July. Look how big it is. That's huge. It's just, look at that head.
Oh.
Pretty good one.
I'd shoot that.
I was wondering, here it is again. That is like a skinnier one. That might even be a different one. Golly. Dude. That's an up and comer. That's gonna be a monster
next year.
This year.
What's that blue line?
Oh, well, yeah, that's a good deer.
Oh.
There's a good one.
5 feet. Anyway.
I'm starting to notice that this right side of the food plot is really dry. I don't think it's going to be very fertile. So what I'm going to do is go down, hop on the tractor, go down around the barn where I know the soil is really good. I'm going to load up a few buckets of that and bring it up here, take a wheelbarrow, and just sort of mix in that good soil with this dry stuff, and hopefully that'll help things grow a little better. By the looks of this, I don't think it's going to grow very well. So I'll go get some of that soil and see if I can get it fertilized a little bit. You can see how much darker it is than the stuff that's down there where the plot's at. So I'm taking a wheelbarrow and moving it from up here to down there. Just going to kind of mix it in there. I don't feel comfortable taking the tractor on this steep incline after what happened last time I used Dad's tractor. That was about a $2,000 mistake. So I don't want anything like that to happen again, and I'm not the most experienced operator. So we're going to play it safe, and it's going to take a lot longer, but we're going to get it. I've got my friend Grant out here with me today. We're going to try to get this done. He's going to help me out. It's like 90 degrees today, and it rained all morning, so it's as humid as can be. So we're going to be sweating like crazy today, but we're going to get it done.
Where are you putting this at?
I've been mixing it out and around. I probably need some more down in there.
Thing's whipping me.
There you go. Everything is tilled up as good as it's going to get. I'll go ahead and get the seed in the ground, get it raked in there before it gets dark. Here's the 2 seed blends that I'm using. So this one is a mix with soybeans, cowpeas, sorghum, buckwheat, and 2 different types of clover. And this one is more of a cold weather mix. Has rye, oats, peas, rapeseed, radish. I got the seed in the ground, or on the ground. Now I'm gonna go over the whole plot with a dirt rake to get it in the ground. It's been about 3 weeks since we planted the food plot. We're back out here for the first time today, and we have some growth. So I'm pretty satisfied with the amount of growth that we had in the last 3 weeks. We just started to get some rain the past couple days. So the first 2 weeks, not much rain, don't expect it to grow much. So I'm pretty satisfied. I think it's coming up good. If anything, I may have put down too much seed. It seems to be denser in certain areas more than I'd like it to be. What I am noticing is that where I put down that soil from the barn, it's coming up a lot better than in other places. Some of these dry places, it's not coming up good at all. I'm anxious to see how it does the rest of the year. I'm hoping we get some more rain and that it continues to grow. I'm gonna try to continue to do this over the years, and hopefully I'll get better as years go on, to start figuring out these little tips and tricks, start getting this soil better quality, bringing some more soil up from the barn next year, maybe getting out here in the spring and planting some just straight soybeans. So we're gonna cut the video right here and jump right over into the next one. We're a week out from bow season, so we're gonna get some cameras out and see what is actually coming into this food plot. Cut some shooting lanes, do a little extra last minute prep, and be sure to stay tuned. We're gonna do some updates on the food plot. Thanks for watching.